Oh boy, look at that thing. Whew. That's a mess. Well, what is that? Big old clump of silicone or something. Well, that's inside that little diesel engine. I think it's only fair to assume that's going to need a timing belt. Yep, I think so. Looks like we got some spiders been living in there. Looks like they're dead now. Oh well, we'll see what we got to do. Alright, let's just see. We got all the bolts pulled out. Let's see what looks like in there now. Oh yeah. Looks like a bunch of wasps in there. A bunch on that side too. I don't know what that thing is. Probably a piece of the cover. So that just gives me pause to tell you one thing, a warning. You know, if you find these engines, you want to do a will it start video or something, I would recommend pulling off these covers and watching out, because you could have some stuff in there that might decide to jump the belt on you, and then you'll be in trouble. Look at this thing here. That's just hanging out. This should be on the other side of this peg right here. Yeah, it should be on the other side of that peg, and the spring pressure pushes up on it, but yet it's just kind of sitting there dangling. You can pry on it and get away with it, but like I say, it's better not to have all that kind of bouncing around, especially on a diesel timing belt. Alright, so here's where we're at. We're going to do a timing belt verification. So there's our crankshaft right there. This balance shaft. Line the crankshaft up and look where our cam is. That one is at least 2 teeth off, maybe just the one, but it's a stretch belt. And then that one is at least a tooth off. And then this one right here is on, as you can see. So it's going to need some work. Definitely worrying about that. I was turning the engine over and it kind of catches a little bit, so it could be that it's trying to bend the valves. So we may have to dig into this engine. It's a diesel, so it's not going to take lightly to the timing being off. And so you'll be able to watch my shorts about the alignment of the timing belt marks and everything, and you could see that it was a couple of teeth off, and also the balance shaft belt was off as well. So anyway, I put everything back in time, cranked it over. It sounded okay, but I was a little bit concerned about the compression. So here's what. All right, well, I'm gonna do some compression testing on this engine here. Let's see what she does. Alright, so that's about 300 psi, which should start. Let's try the next one here. Yeah, about 175 on that one. Yeah, about 175 on that one. Yeah, about 150. Alright, so I'm just about ready to get to pulling these heads, or this head. Alright, so I don't have an actual tool that does this, but you can see all the valves are closed, and so what we can do is we can now see which one of these leaks. That's going to be an intake right there. That might be exhaust. So now take these right here. You can try and seat them. Yep, they're leaking. I mean, there's no way around it. Head's coming off. Valves are likely hit because we talked about the timing belt. Not much I can do about it but yank that head off. Machine shop is about 2.5 months out. They're so backed up. Head off. But I wanted to show you something right quick too. This isn't that big a deal, but this one is. Number 2, number 3, number 4. Of course, you know, these end ones are pretty easy to figure out where they go, but these middle ones are the biggest ones that you've got to make sure. And I thought, well, maybe I don't have to pull the head bolts, but you do. I can see there's going to be no clearance. So, not the head bolts, I'm going to have to pull a camshaft out to gain access to the head bolts. Because you can see each cylinder, you've got one cylinder and you can see the head bolts in the circular pattern. So you see all that has to come off. So, we'll get started on that. I'm probably going to work on it tomorrow. So I'll probably see you bright and early tomorrow. Alright. What I thought I'd do is I'm going to see if I can use this torque multiplier. I don't know if it'll work on this particular one. Kind of need, let's see, maybe something like this. That thing's going to try to fly. Try that. It's taking it off. That was definitely a bit tight. Better get some coil on there. Let's see, let's do that one. That's what we're using here. Is this thing actually was a spare tire tool. I think it was an Amazon. It's a 53-to-1, I believe. Anyway, that it works pretty good on some of this stuff. So let's see if we can get an impact. I don't know that an impact will work. I don't like using them, but let's see if that is a little faster. Alright, I just kind of wedged that up there. Look at this one here. I think that one's done for. Can't tell if that one's might have a small crack in the pre-combustion chamber, but that one's definitely a cracked head. That one's got a crack. Whew. That one doesn't even look like it was firing, so it must have been running on 3 cylinders. And that's about it. That's crazy. Well, looks like I'm going to have to stop the video there, because I'm going to have to consult the machine shop and see if they can pin that or do anything with it. See if that's even worth fixing. We might just have junk motor. Well, we'll see what happens. Anyway, give you a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up if you want, and we'll talk to you on the next one. Bye for now.